Sit. Good girl. Look at you, such a good girl.
Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to the channel. This is that 1880 cottage. Talk about getting some practice with filming in front of other people. Lots of cars going by. So anyways, thanks for being here today. Thank you for checking out the channel. If you're new here, I hope that you will subscribe if you like this sort of content. I film videos about our beautiful 142-year-old cottage here in downtown Batesville, Arkansas, which is in northeast Arkansas in the Ozarks. And I also will be sharing urban gardening content this season whenever it is no longer too cold to do so. So anyways, I hope you will come along. Today, this video is a front yard landscape garden tour. If you're new here, I bought this house about 3 months ago. This is being filmed now in very early February 2023, and a lot of perennials are still asleep. I wanted to give you guys a look at what landscaping is existing and was here prior to me living here. Thankfully, the previous owner was also a gardener, love of flowers, and loved whimsy gardening decor, and a lot of that was left here at the property, which makes my heart happy. So I did really love the existing landscaping that was around this house. There are actually flower beds all along the front and side here. And then there are a lot in the backyard as well. I will be doing a separate video for the backyard tour because there's just so much to see and I don't want the video to be too long. So today let's take a look at what is in these beds. And also I will talk about anything that I plan on changing, planting, removing, anything like that. There are only a few things that I know for sure I'm going to remove, but for the most part, I'm really excited to see what perennials pop up this year. And I'll show you as we walk around that there are already some bulbs that have started popping up because we had a really cold week and then we had a really warm, unusual week, and then it went back to cold weather. So a lot of things started budding out and popping up during that warm week. So anyways, we'll take a look at that together. I won't be doing a whole lot of like major planning for the landscaping beds until I see what is actually going to come back, because I don't want to, plant over something that is actually a perennial but is going to be huge, come spring. I need to wait, give that time to just kind of feel in, and then I can kind of plan around that. So here is the front of our old cottage. Absolutely adore it. I love the architectural details. I've always wanted a really historic home. Love it. So one thing I'll point out really quickly over here is that these evergreens in this fence right through here, all but one of those died. They died within a few months of being planted. So I do plan on ripping those out pretty soon. And I think I will replace those with a lot of rose bushes and perennial hibiscus from the other property. We do have this ivy growing on the chimney, and honestly, the thought of it initially was like, oh, that's cute, that's kind of fun. But when we had the home inspection, it is actually trying to grow through the house and into the attic space. So at this point, it is a major hindrance for the structural integrity of that chimney, and it's going to have to come down. So that is going to be a massive project. You can see, even with it kind of died back right now, how thick some of these limbs are. Like, you guys, like they're like thicker around than my fingers. That's going to be massive. So right here, we'll just start right here in the front. This looks like, I'm not sure what this is actually. If you have any idea, comment and let me know. It looks kind of like a hydrangea or something related to that. So then we've got this, obviously there's a little shrub here. A lot of leaf debris right there. I love these guys because their color is very chartreuse. I can't think of what this is called, you guys. I'm not going to know the names of the majority of these, but that's okay. These are shrubs that were actually up over the windows here, and I did prune those back whenever we moved in, but I think they need to come way further down, like by half, and so I'll probably do that before spring. And then we've got these different monkey grasses in here. So one thing I'll do is just, when it's time to clean up all this between all these shrubs, is I'll pop annuals in here, like super petunias. Got this old bike over here, and on the other side of that is the backyard and the pergola, and there is some sort of vine growing on that. It's doing really well, pretty healthy for the weather we've had. If you have any idea what this is, please let me know, because I don't recognize it. It's nothing I've ever grown before. So this other bed here, just on the other side of the front door, is like basically an exact replica of on the other side of the front door. Same shrubs, same evergreens. We come around here to the side, and then again, same shrubs and evergreens alternating. So you see what I mean by the whimsy decor. I asked them to leave it. I was glad they did. This right here is a double knockout rose. The tag said it's very small, so it must have gone in probably last spring. That will be fun. I love roses. I will be bringing several from the other property. All this different little garden decor. This looks like a monkey grass variety as well. Love this little thing. It's so freaking cute. I don't know what this guy is. I'm going to have to take some pictures and do some research. If you know what any of these plants are, please do comment and let me know. This looks like a hydrangea. Then we come over here, and this is just basically between the side porch and the driveway. So you can see the driveway comes in off of this side road. And there are no paths here, but there are openings as if they intended to make a path. And so I probably will put one in here and have it come up this way. And then right here off of the porch, there's this little concrete pad, but no pathway. But out there are steps that step down to the sidewalk. And so I will probably do a mulch walkway here, and also have it go this way to lead around to the front. Just because I like walkways. I love how clean they look. I don't want to have to mow over here with all these tree roots. The tree roots belong to this gorgeous, really old magnolia tree, which we love. We can see out of the dining room and the living room, and it's glorious to have such a huge tree that stays green in winter and keeps all its beautiful waxy leaves. It's wonderful. It does create a bit of debris because of all the little seed pods that fall. Show you this over here. It doesn't look like the previous owner was growing much in here. This is all mulched and has garden decor. I will leave all of this garden decor. I will probably repaint that set right there. But I love all of this stuff. There is a tree house. That door is open. It tends to fall a lot. The door falls open a lot up there. There is also a zip line right there that runs over to this other tree, but we've got to make some repairs to that before we'll let the kids play on that. But anyway, so this is bordered by these rocks, and I love that. Love, love, love it. But all of this right here will have to be mowed. But you can see you've got these tree stumps, like a tree roots, that will be hard to mow around. But here are those other steps I was talking about. I really like that. So we probably will do mulch until we decide we want to do concrete. They might not be able to do concrete over these roots. I'm not really sure. But anyways, this is the side porch of the house. And after some time in the house and figuring out the walls and everything, I think this used to be the front of the house is what I think. That's just my 2 cents, because this room right here is the living room, presently the living room. But there is a division in the foundation here that makes it seem like this right here was the original house. So, not too sure. But okay, so if we come over here, this is where we've got some bulbs coming up, which is kind of too early to tell, but they're either gladiolas or lilies, but either way I love them, so that's exciting. This will be a tricky area to garden in because I think it will be part to most shade, so we'll just have to play with it, see what happens. Previous owner had some artificial plants here and there. This is that same shrub that we've seen throughout. Over here is a different shrub. Look at it putting on this new life with that warm weather we had. So I'm just super excited to see what everything is going to be. It feels like a birthday surprise or something. Here is a different one similar to the one right next to it, but then there is something here that's vining, and it's there at the base of the porch, and it comes up here, is vining here, and then that's all of this. And that is actually grown over and onto this gate. So don't know if I will leave that. Don't know what I'll do with it. It actually started growing up the porch as well. So we'll just kind of have to play that by ear. Maybe it would be better if I put in like a cute little arch here and allowed it to grow over and then back down into an actual flower bed rather than on the house. Because although things are cute on the house, they eventually do hinder the structure of the house. So we've got some more bulbs over here. Lots of weeds. Might be some monkey grass. Beautiful little statues. And just some stuff. It looks like they were just cleaning out some pots and they just threw some junk in there, which is fine. I don't care. Oh, look how pretty this is. I've never even noticed this before. Ah, this woman, I swear, we're like would have been soul sisters. So cute. With the little leaves on them. Anyways, I love these. I think these are crepe myrtles with the smooth, funky bark. Reminds me of eucalyptus, but I'm pretty sure they're crepe myrtles. There's one there. And then last thing to see over here are these beautiful shrubs that line the driveway here. These were like bright red, fiery orange in the fall, which is lovely. I'm assuming that they will be pink or green in the spring and stuff, but we'll just have to wait and see. Super excited to see how these turn out. One thing I'll go ahead and include in the front tour is this bed over here in the courtyard area. So because we live in a downtown area, we have this courtyard parking behind the house. I actually really love it. I thought it would be hard to get used to coming from 40 acres, but it feels nice and cozy back here. There is this like partial fence here that gives privacy, and that door right there goes into our sun porch, so that's the door we use all the time. And then we've got the 2-car garage. We've got a gate here that goes to covered storage back there, which will probably be gardening supplies. But then we've got this bed that runs all along this back here. So let's take a look at that. So we do have some things to clean up. My son recently switched out his wheels and put those there. Fun, fun, fun for us. This is an ivy. I thought it was fake, but you know what? I don't guess it is. Nope, that's real. It stayed green. It goes down there too. But anyway, so other than removing some debris and kind of fixing the stones where they're messed up, my intent here is to just clean up the area. Love this little planting wheel. And then I will pop a lot of annuals in here. So I'm really loving these. We've got these different wagon wheels and this cute decor. And some of these lights look like they're broken. So this will be a fun project, cleaning up this courtyard area. And then there's this old tractor seat thing, which is cute. But anyways, this is the storage area back there. And there's some shelves built in, and that's probably where we'll end up putting like my, all my containers, all my gardening containers. And then we've got the garage, and this is the door to the guest house. Got some trash setting out. So I just thought I would head back over to this side porch. It is a lovely porch, and a lot of the decor that was left, I really appreciate. This is kind of an homage to the original home builder, because this house was built in 1880, and he was a steamboat captain. This is actually my wind chime. I don't even have the rest of mine up. The rest of the decor on this porch came with the house, and that's fun because I love free decor. But the steamboat captain who built the house, he used those wheel things from one of his boats and did that on the posts here, which is really fun. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed a look at the landscape beds. Just kind of for some perspective, this tree house is off of this side porch here, which is really, really nice. So far, we've not really used this porch much or found a use for it other than sitting here when our youngest is playing in the tree house, because she's still too young to just be kind of left to her own devices. But I do love it. It's beautiful. It's my favorite porch, but the backyard has just ended up being way more used. So anyways, we'll see that in the next video. I'll give you a tour of the backyard, including the in-ground pool, where I will be doing my garden, the pergola area and our plans, and different things like that. And it's really exciting. So just need to wait for a warmer day, clean up the backyard some, and we will get you that video update really soon. If you have any questions, comment down below and let me know. If there's something you would like to see, or if you know what any of these plants were, then definitely comment and let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you have a wonderful day. Mwah.